This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Is it too late? Are we doomed? Have the villains won? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadow Madness. In the last episode, Stinger and Windleaf finished their journey and grabbed the Blood of Kings and made their way back home. But now coming back home is not to a glorious celebration, but to death and despair. Let's find out what happens as the two groups merge together again. Over there, it's Dorina and the others. Let's go lend a hand. Obviously, the dialogue is different depending on if Stinger and Windleaf get here before Dorina and the group. But anyway, they broke the seal on the tunnel between worlds, attacked in force, but it was like two dudes that fireballed you. Anyway, knew we should have blown South Kartoff Island off the face of the world. It's over. What a waste of time and energy. Everything we just did was for naught. There will be no spell of banishment. Kurg's bloody soul. Of course there ain't gonna be no spell. Everything's been trashed. They've looted the place. Not correct. Damon's troops did not find what they sought. Only the Codex was lost. The elements of the spell are still ours. Orb is safe with the sages in Karillon. But without the Codex, we won't know the proper incantations and rites. Hush. I wasn't born yesterday, girl. I took precautions. Had a backup plan. I knew all Hellraiser Helios wouldn't let us down. Seek an ancient carved tablet in Castle Metaboline. Estrella will know of it. Oh man, Metaboline again? I hate that place. What the tablet, it has the information we need? Not quite. Why did I know he'd say that? You must also retrieve the Scroll of Silence. Where does it lie, old master? In the castle of... pretty much. Artillery. Scrolls in Atelier. Scroll tablet artifacts. All you need to cast the spell. You must go to Tir Ognor. Face the dog at the place where it is the strongest. Strike swiftly and with conviction in your hearts. The world believes in you, my children, as do I. You can do this. Helios. ... He's dead. We have to finish this. We were too close. It was all coming together. We just can't quit. Who said anything about quitting? That's exactly what Hokum wants. The man told us what we needed to do, didn't he? Right, the head and I will leave for Atelier. They know us there. We'll go back to Ben Brokul. The Wind Travelers will surely aid us again. The rest of us will drop by Karillon to pick up the orb from the sages. Then we can continue on to Metaboline and Ear. The plan is sound. The extra person going to Karillon can help safeguard all the artifacts the group will be carrying. Let's reunite in Ear when we have the stuff we need. Should we dot to Quar or Chiar? Agreed. But how are we to get to Wilder once we've got what we need? Yeah, the mole's finished. Sub's history too. You heard, Helios. The monsters are coming to Arcos through this tunnel between worlds thing. If they can use it, we can use it too. Once we're all in here, we sail to the South Kartoff Island and get down to business. Let's get down to business to defeat the Darg. Right. Okay then. See you in here, kid. Should only take us a few days. Take care, you too. Alright. Let's get going. Alright, we got another split formation going on here. So we got the two parties. We got Stinger And we got 0. But meanwhile, in distant Tirog Nor, it begins. Each side in pain, each side bleeding, each side thirsty for vengeance. How many souls must I harvest before you give up? Legions fall, forts crumble, bodies burn, but their march continues. Man, he's just walking around like a little goblin. But there's blood in the veins, and the dark venom lives deep within all of them. They spread the contagion as they march along. Yeah, it definitely is like a walking zombie thingy. They are not strong enough to create the anti-venom. Their deaths will teach the others a lesson in futility. It shall be the final nail in this world's coffin. The power will possess this world then, and I will reign supreme. Alright, so doesn't matter which path, because on this split up it's disc 1 all the way, so we don't have to switch discs, but we'll start with Stinger again this time. Stinger, Woodleaf, and Jarina. Alright, so gold wise I would split it up a little bit overall, but I'd probably give the Hexite, most of that to Stinger's group. But since I'm not spending a ton of money anyway, it doesn't really matter. Too bad, yeah, too bad I can't split money up a little bit faster. Not that I really need the money per se, but we'll just split it up to half because, like I said, I'm not spending money anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This will take a hot minute. Yeah, let me, let's see, Striker, Death Cheats, those are even out. Bow, yeah, give arrows to the other group. Aether Potions, we'll split those up. The swords, give to, obviously, that group. Same with the gloves. Life packs, swap that. Oak oils, split that up a bit. That's good. Stealth boots. Yeah, we'll just leave it with that group. Razor darts, give those to Zero's group. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the Pandaro's Cauldron. I'll show that during Zero's party. I completely forgot about that. Still Life, I'll give that to you. War Charger, give that to Clement. Aether drops. Actually, might leave that with the other group because we'll probably just end up selling them. Skeleton Keys, obviously give that to the other group. Legion Gauntlets doesn't really matter. Aether Wafers, we'll just leave it with the other group just to sell it. Spikes, give those to, obviously, Jarina's group. Normos will swap that, half that, I guess. War Spikes, yeah, give those to... Probably leave that stuff with the group. Bane Sword, give me the 10. Dodge Not Ring doesn't really matter. For side stuff, for selling, like little stuff, Tinderbox. Let's see. For our trip, we're going to be heading towards Metaboline, which is the best place to sell the Tinderbox. Give that to Stinger. Torches, give that to Stinger because you can sell that at the Isle of Petite. Fire armor doesn't really matter on that one. If you have the Venom Gauntlets still, you could give those to Stinger's group because you have Jarina equip those. Alright, back to swapping out the money. I'm just going to leave it at half. Even though I don't really need to do that. Okay. Yeah, so I give most of the Hexite stuff to Stinger's group. But like I said, I'm not probably going to be spending it, so it doesn't really matter. The fun viewers, as we wait for this to be evened out a bit. They really didn't do like a, was it exponential one where it eventually goes faster the more you put into it? Oh well, whatever. Lovely. Just sitting here waiting for it to even out. And obviously, Clement, or not Clement, yeah, Clement and Zero aren't going to deal with Hexite too much. I'll stop at 50,000 because I don't want to do this forever and it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, we distributed all the items. If you have side items, you have slicers, you can sell those in Karillon, glue, Karillon, cave silicon, Karillon, except the shop that sells it is shut when we get there. Soap in Karillon, QR if you have the hammer, tree side if you have the hoe. Zero is Prodigy, if you have a jug, give that to them. Nomad, perfume for the Nomad camp, twine for Olga Brath, Ben Brokul, screwdriver, and Nomad camp drill. And then it doesn't matter who has the bottle, wool, or thread because they're not going to be going to Wilder during this specific group. So. Alright, now we need to head back to Karillon again. But let's see if there's anything in here. I don't think there's anything to really explore. Other than the academy. Yeah, everyone's dead in the academy, so no more academy. So it's all up to the heroes now. I didn't think so. Alright, I'm going to see you at Karillon because there's nothing on the way there, so. Alright, made our way to Karillon. There's nothing in the tower on the way there, so I ignored that, so. Hey, Stinger, Woodleaf.
Whoa, who's that with you?
This is Dorina. She's from out of town.
Welcome to
Karillon, good lady. Thank you. I am honored to be in such a place.
Hey, you got a sister?
Shut up, Benji. I have 3 sisters. What do you ask?
Nothing. Just curious.
We should probably get going. Gotta talk to the council right away. That's not gonna be possible, Stinger. What? The council sealed off Hightown a week ago.
Yeah, with them all in it.
Well, except for the captain. Why did they do that? Council Order 118. Due to the extent of the plague known as Shadow Madness, the district of Hightown is seceding from the rest of Karillon until such time as the plague expires. That's just...
insane.
Yeah. That's what we think, too. The captain's ready to go up there and kick some sense into them, but...
We're a little short of manpower these days, even with the draft.
The draft?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're under martial law. Every able-bodied citizen is up for the draft. Kurg's teeth. Got any more good news? Not really, no. Are the sages still around? Yeah, as far as I know. They should be able to help us. Good luck. I'll let the sector watch know you're here.
Good call, otherwise they might draft you or arrest you.
Swell. Thanks, guys. Don't mention it. Yeah, looks like this town's not doing too well.
Can't promise that. I can't believe I've been promoted yet.
Hope things settle down soon. My wife's pregnant again. Oh dear. Well, I hope nothing bad happens soon. But anyway, as you can see, the town's a bit abandoned here. So not as many people to talk to now. Which I guess for those who don't like me wasting my time talking to people, you'll be surprised, or you'll be happy about that. There's only a couple people that have anything to say. Hey, where are the monks? They have passed on. The city is taking care of things here now. Goodness, when did this happen?
Not long ago, about a couple weeks, right before I got drafted.
Oh, man. The place isn't much of a sanctuary anymore, more like a sanitarium.
Only for the ones we can catch, and that don't try and kill us.
It's that bad? I'm afraid so. Old Town's been hit hard. It's rough, especially at night.
Most people lock themselves up. Some never come back out.
I hope this rumor of a cure is true, otherwise we're done for. It is true. Help will be coming soon. Count on it. Best news I've heard in weeks.
Ditto, can't get here soon enough though.
Hang in there. Can I talk to him anymore? Nope. Huh? Okay. ... Quirt? What? Whip! Quirt! Yep! Right. Toes, nose, hose. I think that's supposed to be shoe, but the way it pronounces seems different, so. Alright, so the temple, chambermaid's house, guardhouse, and the Blue Door pub have something to say. If you didn't buy the shop by this point, then it's closed permanently. So yeah, see, this Liam doesn't say anything now. So quite a few people don't say anything. Blacksmith, I believe. We can sell stuff, but that's pretty much it, so. Let's see. Might just go ahead and sell the Lucky Striker. I was keeping it just for occasions, but at this point I might just get rid of it. Oh yeah, we have the stealth boots too, so let's see. I think I gotta sell these royal arrows, I think. Might sell the spirit spike because I'm really not gonna. I'm gonna go melee user for melee stuff. Oh yeah, the Bane sword. It has the spirit barb. I'm gonna just sell that. And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna sell those weak the lower arrows. The ones that don't have much in them. I'm just trying to. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll sell these numb spikes and the sleep spikes. Get them out of my inventory. Yeah, let's see. Anything that she can equip? I don't think so. Maybe the stealth boots, but yeah, it doesn't really help her, so I'll probably just sell the stealth boots. Yeah, let's just get rid of those. Everyone's stats are too good that we don't need it at all now. Okay. Now, it's kind of weird near the end of the game. We get less and less people to interact with. Let's see, Claire's house. There's not. The old lady's gone, and weirdly enough, we can't take her cat back to the Catman. Oddly enough, you'd think we'd be able to, but nope. Closed, out of business. Yeah, we can't even go to that shop. And I don't think we need to sleep, so yeah, I need anything to say. Yeah, the guard there that tells you like what's going on, he's gone. And then trailer is missing the. Yeah, Mr. Trailer seems to be gone for. Oh wait, do I want to sell anything? I might as well just keep the sub items just because. If you have the slicer, you can sell that here at this shop for the 10 gold if you really want to. Chambermaid, I believe this one has some dialogue now. Yeah, remember these boys who mom went crazy? Hey, look, more soldiers! And they have a pet monster! She's scary looking. Children, that's not very nice. Beatrice, if they offend me, I shall snap their necks like dried twigs. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Jarena? In my homeland, insolent children are dunked in honey and tied up near beehives. If they continue to be saved, they are used as fishing bait. You're fibbing! Yeah, just trying to scare us. I do not know you. Why should I care if you are frightened or not? I merely seek to educate you. Now you did it. Ned missed his pants. Did not, you did. Did not. Did. Quiet! Exclamation point. Period. Dot. Better. We will go now. Poor kids. Please don't tell the captain I've been bad. I want my mama. Well, sorry, your mama caught the madness, dude. Not much we can do on that. Captain and I make toy soldiers together. It's neat. DeWitt's the only boy who seems to be keeping his head together after this whole time. I mean, I guess the benefit of us having to go back to the same towns over and over again is we get a better sense of progression on how the world is doing for the most part. Is the lady still here? Nope, she's gone too. Man, the crazy lady that told us that gave us the bistro coupon. Now we can't even go to the bistro to use it. I knew it. I just knew they'd track me. Never mind my bum leg. I must be cursed. Yeah, see all the people in here? Now they're all the same soldier archetypes now. Village life stinks. Bad pay, hard work, poor food. I'm gonna give them all the same voice because I think that's funny. Oops. Ain't none of them half the man I am. Har. The militia's gone to pot now that we got all these draft lists.
Can't believe they drafted me. I have flat feet.
Yeah, I do too, actually. Yeah, if you have flat feet, you're less likely to get drafted because of it's a condition that makes you not as effective. Yeah, I was never drafted in the army or considered it. Oh, you can't even talk to the dude, huh? All right. I think the guardhouse has something too. Oh yeah, that one lady that was walking around, the lady of the evening. Get this place cleaned up, recruits. What, they let you do the yelling now, Xavier? Stinger, Winleaf, good to see you. Who's your very good-looking, exotic, tall friend? This guy has good taste. I am Green of the Ricta. A pleasure, madam. Man, they'll let anyone in the guard these days. I mean, really? The dung merchant? Hey, Stinger does his part. Hey, Stinky does his part. Best house digger in the guard. Figures. Seriously, man, we had to draft these guys to get a skeleton crew. We heard the madness. Yeah, I even got old Ziggy. Needless to say, we could use your help. Wish I could, but, you know. Yeah, we all do our part. Take care, man. You too. Yeah, all those crazy guys are now gone, so.
I thought being in the army would get me out shoveling. Wrong!
Wrong!
I finally make sergeant, and my first thought was, this barrack is filthy. Yeah. I don't know what's worse, going insane or being in the army. A little column A, a little column B, I think. First I get drafted, then my dang wife takes over the store. Yeah, there's the trailer. He was the shopkeeper. Soon I'll be broke or dead or both. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, the only problem is now they turn it to soldier concept art, so it's hard to. Then again, a lot of characters reuse the same. And Carl's went mad, so obviously he wouldn't be there. So, all right, head on to Middletown. Yeah, things are going by a lot faster this time, huh? All right, Middletown, Guildhall, nursing home, Grisham, the Hall of Wisdom, and Captain Willis have stuff. Yeah, this guy still talks about mimes, so nothing new there. There's the Guildhall. Great keyless ghosts! What in the... Settle down, guys. Serena's the enemy. You gotta understand, Stinger, things have been ugly lately. Nerves are short. You can't just walk in with an alien like that.
Huh, I see your people are not as accepting as mine. As I recall, you were ready to kill us when we first met. Right. As you say, I stand corrected. Mr. Jarina, is it?
You must forgive our manners. Welcome to the guild hall.
Thank you. It is nice to see that something is trusted in the worlds. Really? Yes, the guilds of Wildern were forced to be reckoned with. Until the rise of Holcomb, that is.
Huh, on that count, our worlds are the same.
I'll say the war has crippled Karillon. I hear Hightown went ahead and closed the doors.
Yes, the infernal morons. We tried to talk sense into them and they ignored us.
For all the good it'll do, the militia is preparing to retake Hightown as we speak.
That's gonna get ugly. Well, yes, there's bound to be repairs needed.
Yes, quite a bit, I'll wager. Plenty of medals to hand out too. They're guildsmen, all right, always with an eye on profit.
But of course, dear woman, we are businessmen after all.
Some things never change.
Civil War Karillon, disgusting, but profitable.
I can't wait to make War Ends commemorative figurines.
Catapults, ballistas, gotta love a wartime economy.
I'm surprised I haven't been drafted yet. Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising too. I guess enough money exchanging hands, you know. The armor masters don't say anything. Yeah, see. Like, why not give them extra dialogue? Oh well, not a big deal. Yeah, nursing home should have some dialogue. It's just a comment, really, more than anything. Oh, sorry. He goes, I remember back in the day when a person could have a sword about 10 feet long. Nowadays, the darn swords are at least 8 feet long. It's insanity. Or get by with a sword 4 feet long. Sorry, now it's 8 feet long.
Yeah, it's kind of making fun of like Cloud or something like that. It's odd. The madness seems to avoid the elderly. It's because they're already mad. In their own way. You know, dementia, Alzheimer's, stuff like that. Where's my... see, yeah, she says the same thing. I think you say the same thing. Here are the false saviors! Okay, anyway, that's it. For these folks. Yeah, they say Alzheimer's and dementia is kind of brought on by certain foods that cause inflammation and like sugars and stuff like that. So if you want to prevent yourself from getting Alzheimer's and dementia when you get older, try to reduce your sugar intake. Not just from a healthy standpoint, but just a general thing. I think you all say the same thing, so I can avoid you. And I don't need to shop anything anyway, so. Yeah, you say the same thing. And this shop's closed. And then let's go pay the author get the author to pay us. Kirk's sainted mother, I thought I'd never see you again. That makes us a pair. That must be Jarina. Pleasure to meet you. Ah, the scribe. I've heard of you. You're chronicling our adventures. Famous, even in Waldern. I love it! Let's begin with you, Jarina. I'd love to hear your tales. Surprised we have enough time to do that. And that was that. Kirk is no more. Such a tragic end. Yeah, why don't you leave that out? But of course, let's let his legend remain pure. A good idea. So off to Metaboline once more, eh? Yep. I'm thinking of having a boat built and going there myself. Really? Yes, I'd love to interview the Metaboline Queen. What a story she'll have. Not a bad idea. Maybe you can ride on my ship to get there. I'd be honored. Speaking of traveling. Right, gotta go. Oh, don't forget your money. Yeah, we got another 1,000 gold. Thanks, see you later. You'd better, this story needs an ending. Preferably a happy one. Those sell better. Yep, they do. Depressing ones do sell to a point, but yeah, happy endings always sell better because everyone always wants everyone to be happy at the end, even though that's 9 times out of 10 not gonna happen. Good luck, folks. Alright. And then Guildhall for the orb. And see the captain for just some information. The art museum has nothing. And the oh yeah, we can try to go to Hightown, but sorry folks, the Skyway's been shut down. No more trips. Yeah. And the accountant doesn't have anything to say. Yeah, see. You think he'd say something about the whole Hightown being closed down, but nope. Oh well. Not much we can do about that. Everyone here is going crazy. Stinger, Woodleaf. Captain, this is the woman from Waldern. I've been briefed. Hello, Miss. I'm Katarina. Sounds like a proud name, a fighter's name. It is. You're a man of insight. Yeah. News travels fast, Captain. We just arrived and you knew about Jarina and her origins. I have sentries all over. The one who brought the report on you is an ex-sage. He filled in the blanks. Organization and efficiency. I respect those qualities. You run your military well. Thank you. Fine praise indeed. So, Captain, we hear the council's been busy lately. Yes, the fools think their quarantine will save them from the madness. Fear and stupidity often walk hand in hand. Indeed, and now it has come to civil war. That's bad. Real bad. It is necessary. Hightown is a valuable part of Karillon for many reasons. Being able to summon air is one big reason. High ground is another. If the real enemy should come, we will need it. Finally, if Karillon is to make a final stand, it should do so united. I can respect that. Hopefully a peaceful solution will come before combat is necessary. The sands are running out on that option, but I agree with you. Invading Hightown isn't my idea of a good time. What is your idea of a good time? Well, as much as I'd like to stay and help. Understood, your work is crucial. Without it, all may be lost. I know you'll do your best. I hope to see you soon. Same here. Good luck, Captain. We're in it deep, but I realize you're needed out there. Good luck, heroes. Don't let us down. We'll try our best, but hopefully our best is good enough. Alright, let's go get that orb and head on to Metaboline. Yeah, this one's a quick go in and out. Well, I don't know if I'd say quick, but you know. By the first book, I'm so glad to see you. Heck. It is, can it be? It is. It's an org.
Organ, preserve me. Is it true, ma'am? Can you see in the dark? Is your registration period 13 months in length?
Do you practice bigamy or polygamy? ... Acolytes, show some restraint. We are not mere reporters seeking a juicy story to sell papers. We are sages, true masters of information. And as such, we are obligated to be professional at all times.
It's quite all right, Elder. They are zealous in their pursuit of knowledge. My mother follows wisdom's path. She gets just as excited when new knowledge comes her way.
Perhaps someday we could meet, the wisdom we could share.
Yeah, speaking of sharing.
Yes, so impatient one.
We need to collect the orb from you guys.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid the Magi have fallen.
This is a dark day. A moment of silence, please.
Okay.
Thank you all.
And they legitimately give you a moment of silence. Helios told us about the backup plan before he died.
Of course, professional to the end. Here is the orb, guarded well.
And we received the orb of the heavens in our specialty items.
Thanks, we will. I presume you'll be seeking the tablet and the scroll as well?
Just the tablet, the others will collect the scroll.
To quote Orgren, may your journey end in victory.
Long live the Orta.
Long live Karillon. Dark as it may seem, I feel the end is near. A good end. And hopefully.
The thing you've done, and you're not much older than I am. Wow. Some things you must listen to the songs I have written about you. Or sometimes, sorry. I must tell you, some of your exploits are terrifying.
I guess. If you mean pressing X to victory and having, like, no challenge at all, you know.
Okay. So, now we need to walk all the way back to Anglerville to where Air is waiting. So, I'm going to meet you back at Anglerville because you know how to get there. You've seen the videos. If not, just go south until you reach Anglerville. It's pretty easy. So, I'll see you there. Alright, we're back in Anglerville, so let's head on to Ear, which is at the end of the plankway there. There's no new dialogue from any of the towns, and despite Jarena being a part of the group, there's no new dialogue referencing her, so which is sad, but so that means we can just go straight to the plot. So let's head back to the bridge and get to the back to Dantier. A little bit quicker this time. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I mean, you could shop for stuff if you really need to, but the thing is we've got already pretty solid gear and I don't need extra equipment. So straight towards the bridge and get us back to Dantier. So it's kind of sad that there's no more new dialogue, but maybe they were rushing it at the end of the... That usually happens with a lot of games, is they usually end up rushing the final bits of the game because they're either usually out of money or something like that, so they have to make it go by faster. Greetings, heroes. I understand we'll be making a trip to Dantier again. That's right, Commodore. Well, we'll not be flying this time. One crash is enough. The city could fly? It could fly, yes. It may yet again, but not today. Yet another wonder of Apun Sea. You are from Waldron, yes? Correct. I am Jarena of the Orta War Clan. Sounds like a fine band of fighters. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Commodore. Are you ready to depart? Yep. Helm, prepare for the open sea. Navigate, plot course for Dantier. Ahem. Ahead, cruising speed. Or helm. That's cruising speed, so, yeah. If we want to change places at any time, we have to go to Quar or Treeside to do that at this point because there's no swap places in Ear, Petite Island, or Metaboline for what we want to do. But we're just gonna play this group until we finish it. If we still have the useless items, sell the hammer at Pappy Kips for 32 gold. Then take a detour to Petite Island and Treeside to sell the torches and hoe respectively. Torch sells for 72 gold. If you didn't go to Petite, you could go there now to talk to people about Stinger's defeat of Varley, but we don't need to do that because I did that last time. Here we are. Welcome back. Come back when you're ready to leave. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, back to recreation. Yeah, a lot of this is basically me just going to be like spamming, going as fast as we can to this because there's like I said, there's really not much to really do or like talk about, really.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, like, now that I've said a lot of we can say about places, and the game's like, and we're not quite at the end yet. We still got a little bit of game to go, but yeah, this game is weirdly long for what it is. It's almost Final Fantasy VII long. Yep. Let's head down the Skyway to the destination. We've already seen the cutscene, so I can skip that. We had to walk there very, very slowly, though. Yeah, skip that. And we're almost at max levels, too, so... How is our levels, actually? I've been avoiding most of the fights, so... Yeah, she still needs quite a bit. Maybe I should start fighting some fights off-screen just to start getting her experience so we can actually have final level by this point, but... Yeah, like I said, no one has new dialogue, so I'm not going to worry about going to the shops or anything. And luckily our shipmates are just waiting there for us. Did we even tell them we were going away for quite a while? Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to say. Surprised they haven't gotten the madness yet either. Yep, set sail, all aboard. Okay, let's head to Metaboline. And get attacked in every battle. Yeah, I got these guys. I think their stats have slightly changed, but the thing is, since I'm not going to be fighting anyone, I probably won't go over the stats. In most cases, their stats go up a little bit more. I think the next one is like 600 something. Same with MP, but all the monsters I mentioned throughout the whole game, that if we repeat any of the monsters, they all have the same abilities. The only thing that's changed slightly is their stats, like in their HP and MP, but everything else is the same. So at this point, unless it's anything major like bosses, I'll probably just ignore random encounters from now on in terms of like going over details. Yeah, we still can't go to Voltaire yet. I'm not trying to go to Voltaire. I'm trying to get to Metaboline. I mean, I guess I could just skip going to Metaboline, but because you've seen me go there before. You know, I always considered just skipping everything, just going there. Nah, I feel like this is something I need to show off, despite it being something. Even though we were here just last episode, so. When I leave, when we leave and have to leave this place, I will skip that part because we've already seen it before. Because I don't want to repeat something that we'll probably end up doing it this episode. Like I said, getting to the next section after this won't take me too long at all. And like I said, since it doesn't take me very long, just cut battles. Although it'd be easier to cut long sections of things. So. If I get hit by every single combat, that is. The game wants me to gain levels. I mean, we've almost got Jarena her next level, but probably could beat this game without max levels, but I will get max levels eventually just because it maxes out all your stats. Or most of your stats, anyway. I swear some of these random encounters are like, they just want you to fight stuff, you know what I mean? Alright, no, we'll do this every 5 seconds. I mean, if the max level was higher, I would be fighting more random battles, but since it isn't, you know, you only gain 15 levels over the course of the game, so. Wonder why they decided to do that. Didn't they know, like, if you play RPGs before, and let's say you play this RPG knowing you played RPGs before, and the good rule of thumb with RPGs is fight basically every battle once, at least. And usually I just fight every battle, and that's usually just enough experience, mostly, to not do any level grinding, so you'll have enough by the end of the game without having to go overkill with it. There's Metaboline over there. Okay. through this head. Trying to go through the... Going through this as fast as we can. That's the fastest way through this place. And then we have a required encounter against the Firestalker here. Yeah, it's weird. It just kind of happens. We just fight him. Firestalker has 668 HP, 670 MP, casts Hell Kiss, Flesh Roast, Flesh Burst. He has fire at 100% resistance, ice at minus 50%, and he has Fire Strike, but we already killed him, so no reason to go over the details. Yeah, it's kind of a boss fight that just kind of happens. Alright. There's the guard there. Peace be with you, travelers. Hello there.
Sir Stinger, Lady Winleaf, and a guest. I am called Tarina. A pleasure, milady. It's nice to be back. This place is so pretty, peaceful. Prettier still now that you are with us, milady.
Yeah. Hey, is the queen busy?
I do not know. I expect she is holding court at this time.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's the least I can do for defenders of the realm. Welcome back.
Welcome back, allies. Quest all you want, just leave me out of it. This guy knows what's up, so. If you've got the tinderbox, go to Kelly's shop to sell it. Let's see. Oh yeah, he says this section's limited from the war. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can sell the tinderbox if you've got it. Wow, 99. Woot. Alright. Bring your money back next time. Alright. I think some of these guys have a little bit of extra dialogue.
Step up, folks. Finest weapons in the realm. None sharper or stronger. Come see what makes Metaboline's army feared across the globe.
Nothing there. Maybe it was the blacksmiths. If you folks are looking for armor, you'll come to the right place. Metaboline steel is the finest kind. Very little round that can pierce it. Alright. I think... maybe it's back over here. There's the barracks. I actually skipped this place the last time by accident. Can't believe it, another 12-hour shift. Those monsters, I don't know where they come from, but they sure do come. How's it going, guys? Huh, Mr. Big Shot from Celeste is back. Yeah, but the king vouches for him, so he's okay in my book. A mere technicality.
It sounds like you are pulling lots of patrol duty lately.
Yeah, monsters must be breeding like bunnies. Seems like for every one we kill, 4 more take its place. Good practice, though. I'm running out of room for on my hilt for kill notches. Me too. Believe me, pretty soon you'll stop counting. No way, we got a bet going on. Most kills at the end of the week, drinks free.
Ah, the young glorious spirit reminds me of home.
We've heard about orgs. In fact, we might be sending a legion down to help out.
You'll be welcomed. We need all the swords we can muster.
Well, if you can come... Oh, if we come, you can rest easy. Each Metabolinian is worth a dozen other men.
Oh, is that so?
That's right, sister. We're the best.
You'd better be, otherwise you'll become the choice meal for Honkum's dogs.
Ha!
I think we better go. It's starting to get deep in here.
Yeah. Can't wait to go to Waldern. I want to see how tough those orgs are. Footlocker contains soap, maps, paper, pens, comb with hair stuck in it, toothbrush, and a few novels. Footlocker is empty. Footlocker contains sporting equipment, comb brush, medicines, childhood mementos, and a tin of soda crackers. Footlocker contains folded pressed socks, shirts and pants, pictures, shoes, underwear, nose rings, and a magazine. Yeah, a magazine, you know. And we pick up the Paladin's gauntlets here that I missed a long time ago. Waldern or bust. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to go in here last time. Sorry about that. Sell those paladins. Oh wait, no, I can't. I have to sell it to the kid. Sell those paladins gauntlets because they're not better than what we've got. So, actually, I don't believe they are. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, sell that. Oops. Yeah, paladins. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's go to the audience chamber to meet with the queen and get our next objective. Let's see how the prince has been dealing with becoming the new king game. There we go. Forgot to hit the button, open the door. Oh wait, no, we're gone. No, we're not. We gotta explore the castle because there is some new dialogue from the people there. But let's go to the meeting room first.
Stinger, Lady Winleaf, it's good to see you again. Who is your companion? This is Dorina from the land of Waldern. Waldern, my late husband journeyed there once. He spoke highly of the people within. Are you an emissary of the Old Empire? That empire has since fallen, Majesty. I serve the Orda, an order of warriors sworn to protect the land. A female knight? How interesting. We should get some of those. Ah, yes. What brings you to Metaboline, my friends? We need the tablet the Magi left in your care, Majesty. The Magi suspected the days were numbered. I shall lament their passing. They were kindred spirits.
Everything's okay, right?
But of course, why wouldn't it be? I've kept the tablet on my person, the safest place within the castle. Here you are.
Anyway, we earned the Metaboline tablet from them. We'll guard it with our lives, Majesty.
Is the time near for the final assault, I mean? Very close, Majesty. Most of the enemy has been routed. With luck, this information will let us deliver the Deathstroke. You'll be in our thoughts and hearts. God's good speed and luck to you.
Alright.
Travel safely. I would see you again. Come, when this is done, come stay with us. I would hear your tales of valor and glory.
Alright. So now, let's talk to everyone in the party. Let's talk to everyone in... They have a few comments. After that, we'll head back to Ear. Yeah, that's pretty much it, so... Yeah, this group section is very, very quick. It's like, go there, and then that's it, so... The new king is exhausting me. Juggle this, tumble that. That kid's gonna be the death of me yet. Well, you are a jester, and you're supposed to dance. Jesters are modern day actors are basically jesters. So if you treat them like that, then you'll have a better sense of them. Because don't let modern day actors and actresses tell you any differently. They are jesters. They dance for our pleasure, not theirs. It's an honor to see you. Is everything in order? Oh, dang it, I pressed the X button too fast. I think he said, like, well, better than most. How are you doing? Fine, just fine. Oh, let's see. Yes, everything's fine. Okay, never mind. I wasn't sure if it was unique dialogue. Sometimes they give you the one-timer. And then you're like, oh. Here's our room. We can rest if we wanted to. Why not? But yeah, as you can see here, there's no switching point, but there's not really a need for it. Like I said, you can get the switch done within a single encounter episode type of thing, so. Yeah, but you can tell we're near the end game where we're kind of just buffing through everything. Now there's no the lady, the chambermaid isn't there. Okay, I guess that's it. All right. Well, we found everything and we got the tablet and the orb. So now we must head back to Ear and basically just go to Ear, because as soon as we get to Ear, because that's where we're supposed to be meeting Clement and Zero, so that's our next objective, is to basically swap to them. So Yeah, trying to think if there's really anything else to say. Nope. I guess not. So, all right, I'll see you at Air, where we switch to Clement and Zero. So, actually, that actually might be a good time to finish the section there. So, all right, so we've gotten the orb, we've gotten the tablet. So now it's time to see how Zero and Clement get with their situation. Will it be a walk in the park like Stinger and the group, or will they have a bit more trouble with only 2 party members? Find out next time in the next episode of Shadow Madness. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.